Washington farmers, hurt by tariffs, are helped by federal bailout. Federal funding has helped lift the fortunes of many farmers in Washington state and across the nation who have been hit hard by President Donald Trump's ongoing trade wars. About 8,200 Washington state agricultural producers have received $114 million in aid so far this year under a special federal program, a 54% increase from the amount disbursed in all of last year, said Dwaine Schettler, a program specialist at the state's U.S. Farm Service Agency in Spokane. The money, much of which has gone to producers of three of the state's biggest agricultural exports, wheat, cherries and dairy, has offset some of the financial pain that they have suffered as the Trump administration wages a trade war with China, India, Mexico and other importers of U.S. goods. Washington's bailout is part of a national plan called the Market Facilitation Program, or MFP. It has helped confound earlier predictions that the trade war, coupled with bad weather across much of the Farm Belt, would devastate the U.S. farm sector. Instead, according to the U.S. Agriculture Department, 2019 was farmers' most profitable in 5 years. Without government assistance, U.S. farm income would have fallen about $5 billion from its already low 2018 level. So the $14.5 billion in bailout funding announced so far represents a substantial reversal of fortune. About 3/4 of the funding already has been distributed. The bailout funds have helped offset sharp decreases in exports of agricultural products. For the 12 months ending in August, state wheat exports dropped by $40.4 million, or 94%, from the same period a year earlier, according to the State Department of Commerce. Fruit exports fell $49.7 million, or 16.2%. Dairy exports fell $11.3 million, or 75%. The drop in exports has come amid a host of other challenges. In Washington state, many cherry farmers were hammered by heavy rains, said Frank Davis, a cherry farmer and vice president of business development at the Yakima office of New York-based United Apple Sales. Many Washington apple growers have been hit hard by larger than usual crops, which pushed down market prices, along with rising costs of labor and other business expenses. The result, Davis said, are really reduced margins. The orchards aren't making a lot of money. Midwestern corn and soybean farmers have seen low prices and poor yields due to flooding and other extreme weather. In other words, the federal farm bailout couldn't have come at a better time. If you look at the prices, the weather and the trade imbalances, you'd expect the farm sector to be in a terrible spot, Montana State University economist Eric Belasco said. It's not. Still, the benefits of the federal farm bailout haven't been evenly distributed. Although most farmers benefited from. For more on this story, visit the news article link.